Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the home of the Rice Owls, where we are anticipating a full house of fans who give a hoot. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the AAC, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Volunteers will put total leather and we'll get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Rice's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on him.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
They'll throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Atkins. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Atkins. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Getting some heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Moving closer to the red zone. It's at the 27 on first down. He's going to pass. Unleashes one deep. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Handoff from the gun. At the 15, he's loose. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
That's a pretty impressive throw, man. That's given me Peyton Manning to Peerless Price memories back when I was watching them, playing against them.
Snags it at the 30 and still running. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Romero. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The back goes in motion. He's back to throw on second down. Quickly complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Gonna run it. It's Atkins. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On second down, he'll let it fly. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. Catch in the middle. It's Carter. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Now after the short completion, it's second down. He'll pull it on the read. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? A third and long coming up here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Unloads to the right. And the pass is intercepted. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, he set his offense up at the 30.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They've got the screen set up. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This offense has a second down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's looking for a man on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Boyd. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. On third down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. A strike downfield. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They'll run it from the gun. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll leave the offense out there on fourth down. Try to get it on the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Vols getting set on 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for first down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense, try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. With the catch, it's Buck. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vols!
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over UMass. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
They'll give it to him again. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Escapes the... And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Touchdown, Volunteers! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Romero. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They've taken 3 haymakers right across the jaw, down 21-0, but David, now the chance to answer.
Man, this defense has been suffocating, and this is so hard. When you don't have the answers early, man, and the defense hits you in the mouth, you got to find some plays quickly here to try to make this a football game.
This is an offense that has a lot of pride. They're not used to being in this position. I think it's going to take one effort, one individual great play to finally wake this team up and get them back some momentum.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Atkins. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hands, it's Boyd. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. New set of downs after that completion. It's complete to the left. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They're going to throw it again. Looking left. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Atkins.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They're bringing heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The give from the gun. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. They'll line up with trips to the right side on 2nd and 6. The give to the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Looking to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. So much for jumbo sets. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle, and Staley. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Tennessee, 24, Rice, 0.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was a little more.
And your right will take
around at the 20. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, fellas, the end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Houston. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Second down.
Back to pass, it's Sellers. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Volunteers will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. On the run, it's Atkins. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the inside. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Gets it out fast.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in this space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Got his man on the right. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll try to get it through the air. On target to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Pirouettes through.
They showed this run in the first half, right? You saw them. They loaded up on this side, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Pull some guys, run the counter the other direction to keep the defense off balance.
On the move, it's Lewis. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Vols are moving quickly down the field.
First and goal, Tennessee.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. And they get him down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3.
Decision time right here. I like going for it. You're playing on the road. You have an opportunity to take the crowd out of it a little bit here. Why not just line up quickly and just try to run the ball?
Yeah, stay aggressive. I mean, you want to shut these people up. You want to quiet them down, but field goals don't do that very often. Try to go for the touchdown right here.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. The give to the back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. But they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. To the air, it's Sellers. Got it! Hard-hitting tackle. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Tennessee! And the pummeling has started. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
Man, no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
34, Rice, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for space. It's Atkins. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start in the 4th. Looking to move it through the air. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires left. He makes a catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Defense.
They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. Going up top on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the catch down the right side. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Rice. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
And it's up and good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Southern Miss is having its way offensively, just marching up and down that field at a breathtaking pace. They're up by 24 over the Coyotes. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down here for the offense. They're going to ride this running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Here's the handoff. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Vols send out the punt unit. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Vols! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
How about the middle linebacker making a great play, drops in his zone, eyes on the quarterback, sees the quarterback throw the football, breaks on it perfectly, steps in front, and takes it all the way to the house.
Set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. To the air on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. Floating away. Short gain on the play before he slides. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Movement here from the tight end. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go right back to him. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. How about keeping it on the ground on 3rd and long? He gets 9 on the play, and that brings up a 4th and 3. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about himself. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. First play of the drive comes from the 41. He'll start this drive firing. Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35. Move the change with that completion now on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback adapted. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And the Volunteers are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. From the gun, give on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with a win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another